So there's so much I love about what I do. But one of the things that's the most fun about what I do is always introducing the element of play in any of the sessions, including the keynotes. And play has such an incredible impact on our human spirit. So play, I usually warn people because yes, the chickens do lay eggs and that can be kind of scary if you aren't really prepared for it. Play serves a number of things for us to help us get unstuck, to help us be creative, to help us overcome anxiety, stress, relax. There's a lot of reasons to incorporate play. Let's start with when we use both of our hands. Our left hand fires our right brain, our right hand fires our left brain. And when we're actually using both hands at the same time, you're actually using 80% of your brain. So your thinking process is that much better and that much more focused. You also let go a little bit. It also takes you back to that place when you were 5 years old and a brown box could be a million different things, whereas you're grown up now, maybe a brown box is only 5 things. So playing also lets you get past all of those issues, those stumbling blocks, those worries, and those stresses. I always have toys on the tables when I do sessions, and I always have scented markers on the tables when I do sessions. And believe me when I tell you, it makes such a huge difference in relaxing people and allowing folks to have fun. So whether you're on your own and you're stuck and you're trying to work through something, or whether you're in a session room where we all can be eventually again, make sure there's lots of fun stuff. Play-Doh, Mr. Sketch markers, toys, chickens that lay eggs, or things that make sounds. Whatever you want is fun. Just use it and have fun with it, and you'll be amazed at some of the ideas you'll come out with after just messing around with a bunch of toys. So one of the things I wanted to chat with you about is this concept of being open to learning. Maybe in my case, old dogs can really, yes, learn new tricks. When the pandemic happened, when all of this change in the world happened, and we all had to turn our lives upside down and reinvent ourselves, reinvent our businesses, reinvent how we socialize with each other, I was scared. I was worried. I was resistant because I think as a human being, we all are that. We fear, we resist change. But I took small steps and I started to learn a couple of new software platforms. And I liken it almost to drinking water, drinking more water in your diet. That when you start to learn new things, you actually start to crave to learn more new things. Once you can get past the I'm too old a dog to learn new tricks, or I'm scared of it, or I can't learn this stuff because it's too complicated, get past that, somehow push yourself through it. There's a need in all of us to really learn new things, and there's a craving in it, and you get a little bit addicted to learning new things, and it's really enjoyable and it's really empowering. So I've gotten to that stage and I'm really excited about it, and I hope that maybe listening to me talk about it, maybe you can get there too, and that, well, what can we do in this time? We can learn, and it's really actually pretty neat and pretty exciting. So first of all, thank you. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen for this conversation. I wish we could be in person, but we're not in person, and this is the best we got right now. It's been a very interesting, challenging, scary journey, I think, for all of us, and I wanted to share pieces of it with you in hopes that it might help. I also wanted to offer the opportunity of chatting, of I always say to people when I'm in front of them, it's about conversations, it's not about presentations. I am doing my best to have a conversation on a video. I would love to hear from you. I'd love to hear from you. Are you stuck? Could we help? Could the community help? Is there Where do you buy your chickens? Anything I can do would be so helpful. I've personally had to turn my creative problem solving lens back on myself to figure out how do I take a live business that I've been running and loving for 15 years and pivot it, although I hate that word, pivot it within 3 or 4 months. And I still really would like to help. So I'd love to hear from you, and thanks. Thanks for joining me in my kitchen.